Yo, what's going on? Kyle Wilson here. In today's video, we're talking about Off the Grid. Now, their parent studio, Gunzilla, just announced that Coin Ventures is one of their investors. Now, that's pretty bullish news, but we'll be talking about some other types of news as well around really Gunzilla, Off the Grid, and more. So, with that being said, let's just go ahead and just dive right in. So over here on X, as you can see, just tweeted about a couple hours ago. By the way, you want to make sure you follow me over there on X. A lot of good alpha I'm always tweeting about, and you don't want to miss out. So with that being said, jumping into it now. Yeah, with this being said, they're also announcing a GeForce Now cloud gaming. So they're bringing Off the Grid to iOS, Android, Mac, older PCs, and even TVs. So that's pretty exciting news for Off the Grid and Gunzilla as a whole in terms of what they're building towards. Now, they still have the Guns blockchain that is kind of yet to really be launched publicly, right? We know that it's on the test net inside the game, and there's been tons and tons of action on the test net. We've seen a lot of activity over there, and perhaps, I'll pull that up in another video, but if you've been following my X, you know the stats have been absolutely insane. And yeah, with that said, in the macro, we have the president-elect talking about creating a Bitcoin reserve for the United States. So that's a pretty big deal. It looks like they're doing a crypto advisory council as well. So there's a lot of things in the works in terms of the macro space. Now, we're not going to get into price or charts or anything like that. Like, why does this factor into these games, Web3 gaming, Gunzilla, and Off the Grid, right? Well, with that being said, there's a lot more inflows coming in, and I'm sure Coinbase Ventures has probably be saying to themselves like, hey, we're pretty excited about the future too, and what Gunzilla is building towards. Now, that's why I'm excited personally, because when there's more money coming into the space, that's usually a good sign for the health of the entire space, and even more Web3 games coming into the space or building, right? So with all that being said, I am an Avalanche partner, by the way, if you didn't know that. I just wanted to make sure you guys are fully aware here on the channel. I announced it over there on Twitter, pinned it to the profile so everybody can see. So yeah, I'm going to be covering a lot more of the Avalanche ecosystem. Now, would I have covered Gunzilla before that? Absolutely. With Off the Grid, I've been grinding on Off the Grid. I'm one of the top 250 players at least there for a minute. Haven't been playing as much, but that's as far as I kind of got in terms of some of the top players. Got to play with some of the top players as well. They had a huge $600,000 tournament around the game called All Star. So this featured some of the biggest streamers in the world. You're talking about Shroud, XQC, Scump, many more, Huskers. I mean, some pretty significant people in the game. It was really exciting. Shroud here, I posted up a tweet about that. Him sniping my buddy Knobs over there right out of the air. Unfortunate for him. He got posterized by Shroud, but what an honor, right? With that being said, a lot of cool stuff happening around the Avalanche ecosystem that you don't want to miss. I'm really excited about SocialFi as well. Looking at the arena, it seems like they've been picking up a little bit, and I expect them to release more features. It looks like they have a pretty stacked roadmap ahead of them. So yeah, like again, I've been tweeting a lot of this stuff here on X, and let me see here. Here's their roadmap. So really excited about a few things that I'm really hyper focused on during this cycle. Obviously SocialFi, games, Web3, AI. The virtuals over there on base has been popping off pretty hardcore. A16Z with Eliza, all that good stuff. I mean, AI is pretty much taking over. Memes are taking over. I think SocialFi is going to have a nice run when at least, least expected, that's going to have a nice run. I think that's going to complement really what everybody's building towards anyways, in terms of community. Community, everybody's been using community as a buzzword. Here on the channel, we have always talked about community. So now everybody's figured out like you need a community to actually build, you need real people essentially to have a really successful project. And that's kind of what it's all about. So with that being said, that's all I really got for this video. I just wanted to bring a little bit of excitement back here to the channel as the cycle starts to get back geared up. It pumps me up, honestly, breathes life into it. If you've been following my channel, my tweets, I've been really excited about games, but, games that are actually good, right? I mean, Off the Grid is one of the biggest bangers in Web3. So yeah, it's just something that, I'll be covering here more on the channel if they have more updates. Really the Web3 gaming space as a whole. And let me know if you want me cover some other things like AI. I see Virtual's been doing really cool stuff over there. And of course, I'll be covering the Avalanche ecosystem. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. I know there's a lot of other things happening that I want to update you guys on, so you're going to want to stay tuned for some other videos. So be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and throw up a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you share with a friend that might want to see this type of content. So with that being said, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, as I always say, whether you like it or not, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.